Hi guys, welcome. It is Libra season and my friends are messaging me as soon as I go live. Alright, so how are you all doing? I'm just gonna sit here while a few of you come on. If someone can please share the video into the temple, that would be fantastic. Taj, I'm looking at you because I can see that you're here. So Taj, if you can share this video in temple, that would be fantastic for me, thank you. Hi, good morning. I am so excited. I think officially today is the last day of September, I think. Or it's the first day of October. I have no idea what day it is anymore, guys. I lost a whole day this week. It was ridiculous. So anyway, so if you can share this to people, I would appreciate that. Tell me, what is your sun, moon and rising today? We are going to be doing the readings for all the signs that we like to do each month. I have a new deck of cards that I'm working with. In fact, I've got two decks that are relatively new that we're working with today because I thought, why not shake it up completely? Let's have some fun. Thanks, Taj. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to be working with that. I've got a few things that we talk about first before we go into it, a little bit about what's happening with the energies, a little bit what's coming through. I'm running a lot on intuition, guys, because I was trying so hard. I've got a painting that I'm working on at the moment. She really wanted to be in the video, but I didn't get her finished in time. She's still really wet, and half the paint I still have got layers to put on her, so you'll see her in the rest of my videos for the rest of the what do you call it, rest of the month when we do other lives, but I didn't quite get her finished. So I was hoping to get it done, but I didn't get that done. So I also didn't get as much of the writing standards done. So we're just doing this on intuition today. We'll see how it pans out and we'll look back on it and we'll go, either Chloe was incredibly spot on or Chloe was incredibly off. So but I'm basing this on a couple of things. So alright, this month is Libra season, and we'll also be heading in at the end into Scorpio season, which also means that it'll be Halloween and Samhain, and I can't remember what we call it here when it's the, I think it's out of my brain. I just think of it as Halloween because it feels like Halloween to me. Anyway, it's so hard when we've got the Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere. And quite frankly, I'd really just like to have Halloween here in Australia, like properly. It would be fantastic. I'd be very happy with that. So anyway, this month we've got Libra season. Beltane, thank you, Donna, I appreciate that. So we've got these beautiful energies of Libra coming through, and personally, I have always found Libra so elusive. I found it very hard to understand. Good morning, Kylie. And so I kind of got to this point where I was just like, I just kind of gave up on Libra. I'm like, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. And then recently, Spirit has brought these beautiful Libra people into my life and has brought me the most beautiful explanation around Libra season and what they are and how they operate. And then, you know, it is about bringing balance, but it's about bringing complementary balance. And I think that what we need to see in our Libras around us is that they are there to kind of mirror or create a mask for us that will bring us back into a proper alignment every time. Be it through justice, be it through... I think my cat's going to keep meowing until I let her in. Alright, hang on. Come on, quick, you coming? Okay, now she's happy. So they always create this beautiful mask that helps to balance us out. So they will either reflect who we are internally, or they will reflect what we need to either lift us up and raise us up, or bring us off our pedestal if our ego is way out of check. They also act as this beautiful energy of justice, obviously, because they you know, they don't really like to make decisions. They're quite happy. They're more happier if you make the decision for them, because you know, they'll just stand there and they're like, I see the good in this place and I see the good in this place, but there's still no like definitive answer unless it's like way out, right? So that's kind of what I'm feeling for this month, is that for a lot of us, either we're going to be playing the role of the Libra and connecting in with the energies of the Libra and kind of learning how to be Libra for the month, because it's my understanding that each season we go through, we kind of are learning that energy. We're learning how to embody that and also get a deeper understanding of that sign as well, so that we can understand those around us. So this month, if you find that you are reflecting, because it's all about relationships, Libra is all about relationships. We also have the Venus retrograde going on as well, and Libra and Venus are like, they're Venus is ruled by Libra, so we've got all of that kind of that like relationship-y energy. It's huge. Aura's gonna get herself totally stuck over there. She's funny girl. So yeah, so we're really we're at this space where we're like finding the balance in our relationships. Like that's what it is, you know. Are the relationships that you're in healthy? Are they helpful? Do they deepen your sense of connection? Do they encourage you to find self-nourishment? Do they encourage you to really be yourself, to step out into your authentic self? Does it remind you to get aligned, you know? Where is it? Like, where is your relationship at? And I think that's going to be one of the biggest tests this month is, you know, is your relationship healthy with yourself, with others, with things like money, things like health? You know, how are your relationships in the different areas of your life as well? How does it show up? How does it affect you? And how can you balance it out? Okay, so the Venus retrograde, whenever we go through a retrograde, it's all there to help us to realign, to rebalance, to re-energize, all of those beautiful re-type words. And so with the Venus retrograde in Scorpio, which is like, it's deep, right? Scorpio is very sensual, very sexual, and it does well in that space. So there is potential for our relationships to really get realigned in a beautiful, deep, intimate way. But Scorpio can also go the other way and be very dark and very, I would say, almost dangerous in a way. Not in a, you know, it's like, it just depends. It's like, I think it's one of those things. How do you raise your Scorpio? Are they going to be nurtured and looked after and taught healthy boundaries? Because I've got a Scorpio sun, so I'm always like thinking about this. You know, are they being learnt, you know, how to have these beautiful healthy boundaries, or do they not know their boundaries and do they push it too far? And I think that that's what maybe the Venus retrograde in Scorpio is really going to bring about for us. You know, are we fully understanding that, you know, there are boundaries, there are sacred boundaries, and, you know, where is it okay for you? You know, where is things okay for you? Where are they not okay with you? Where is the sacred line here? Okay, so that stuff's kind of coming up. So we've also got these two beautiful moons this month. We have the new moon on the 8th in Libra. So Libra, we'll have the Venus retrograde, we'll have the moon and the sun in Libra. There is this energy is so hugely illuminated, but the new moon itself, it's like, okay, where do you want to plant seeds for balance? Where do you want to plant seeds in romance? Where do you want to plant seeds in wealth? You know, and the beautiful thing is, what I love, like I just get chills when I look at this, is that when we move into the full moon, and it's on the 25th, it's in Taurus. So literally, if you can think about this, right, it's up here in Libra. We've got this beautiful like thoughts and ideas and imagination, and then by the time we come to this full moon, and Taurus is, I feel like, almost one of the most grounded and almost giving signs. Like they're so close. Like I almost think, like when I look at Taurus and Virgo, like they're like the masculine and the feminine aspects of the earth signs. So when we get to that, it's that action-based abundance that actually comes forth by the time it grounds by the full moon. So like use these moons, guys, like use the energies of the moons to really plant the seeds and see fruition, because now that we've moved beyond that 3D constricted kind of energy, we're now in this space where we can rapid manifest. I mean, it really only it can take, you know, a day to manifest things right now. But if you want to manifest something really big into your life right now, this is the perfect kind of gateway to do it. So I'm really deeply encouraging you to work with the moon cycle this month, and that's why I'm going to be working with the Moonology cards today as well. Okay, so the other two things that they wanted to bring up was a lot of past connections are going to be coming through this month. Or you'll be just thinking about them. Literally, like yesterday, I ran into two people from my past that I hadn't seen in 5 years, at least 5 years. Like, and I'm going, you were not even on my radar until today. Like, so weird. And then also not feeling your sexy self. And I think that whenever Venus goes into retrograde, she's not in her fullness and embracing her like everything. She's like there to reflect and go within. So the external self kind of gets a bit forgotten. So if you're finding that you're wearing your like your comfy pants more, you're not doing your hair as much, you're not doing your makeup as much, you're just not putting in the effort, it could be because of the Venus retrograde. She goes into retrograde for 40 days. So by the time we get to, I think it would be like, by then it would be the second week of November, she'll be coming out of that. So we'll talk about that more. If you guys really would like me to talk more about the Venus retrograde, I'm happy to do a video on that. We can talk about it in depth because we don't have time for that this morning. And then the final thing is, yes, we've got Beltane and Smain, Halloween, All Hallows, whatever you want to call it, on the 31st, and I'm so freaking excited about it. My brother witch and I are super excited because we're going to be doing a Facebook live session with you all on the 31st. We're going to be dressing up and going to have a lot of fun. It'll be 2:30 p.m. South Australian time, only because he's on the other side of the world. He lives over in New Jersey, and so we're going to be trying to, and it's going to be midnight his time on Halloween. So as in, it's going from the 30th into the 31st midnight. So it's going to be like this magical cross path kind of thing. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it till the 1st. So if you want to come and join us for that, we're going to be doing readings. I'm going to be doing long distance energy healings. What else are we going to do? We're going to do a little ritual. I'm going to get my cauldron out. If you guys saw my picture of my cauldron, I got a new cauldron. So it's going to be fantastic. I'm so excited. He is the most incredible reader. He predicted both of my sons, both of them. You know, if I'm ever like, oh, I think I'm going to have a baby, he's like, he does my reading, and every time he is spot on. He's amazing with that. And he's just the most down to earth, loving, gentle energy. And he is so funny. He's literally like, he's just amazing. I can't even. So he's from the Wicked Witch Tarot. He's got readings up on Etsy, and if you're interested in getting a reading from him this month, go and do it, because his readings are just spooky accurate. So, alright, let's get into the readings, guys. So if you want to join us, that's on Halloween in the afternoon at 2:30 p.m. South Australian time. And I believe it's in New Jersey, it's, yeah, 12 a.m. on the 31st of Halloween, so of October, yeah. Okay, let's get into the readings. Who's excited? Tell me, what is your sun, moon, and rising? These readings, so stick around for your sun, moon, and rising. We're going to be starting at Libra and then working our way all around to Virgo, because we're going to start from the birthday people and work our way through. So if you don't know your sun, moon, and rising, you can go to, I think it's called Astrobal or astro.com. And there's a little thing there that you can work out your sun, moon, and rising. But you never know, like we've got, a lot of us have all the different signs in our chart. All of this can, like if you want to work out your chart, sit down, what energies are really predominant in your chart, even looking in this month at where your Venus sits, and find out what your Venus, like which aspect is in with your, where your Venus is. Mine's in Leo. Work out where it is, and that also can apply heavily this month because we've got so much of this Libra energy coming in, that Venus energy. So look at where that's affecting your relationships this month. Okay, So, really excited to share with you all. I've got a new deck that I'm working with this month. My soul sister got it for me for my birthday, and I got it yesterday, and I'm just like, I'm actually in love with it. So it's the Magical Spell Cards, Craft, Cast, Activate, and Power by Lucy Cavendish. I'm a big fan of Lucy Cavendish's decks. They are fantastic. Really easy to use. These are really cool because they come with like a little spell to do if you're into that thing, and I definitely feel like I am. The more I embrace my inner witch, I'm loving doing it. So I had a little bit of a read of the book yesterday, and there's like a little spell that you can do, and it gives you the ingredients and everything, and I think I love that. I think it's so cool. We're also going to work with the Moonology Oracle deck. So we worked with this the other day, and this is by Yasmin Boland. Fantastic little deck. So if you're interested in that one, totally really easy to use, which I like too. Awesome little spreads in there. The Universe Has Your Back and Work Your Light Oracle cards both wanted to come and work in, so I will use it in every one, or I'll we'll go alternate on them. We'll see. What do you guys want? Do you want one of each, or shall I go alternate in the readings? I like interacting with you guys. It's more fun for me when we get to talk, okay? Okay? So talk to me. I've got the sillies, guys. I was up really late. We had a fire. I made ossobuco. Oh, it was awesome, and I'm going to be sharing it this afternoon with my soul sister. I'm so excited. Alright, so we're going to start off here with Libra, then we've got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and then Virgo. One of each. Alright, I'll do one of each. That sounds perfect. So, Libra. So we're going to ask, what are the energies for Libra this month? I'm hearing also we need to ask about what's going to trigger the Venus retrograde. So what are the energies for Libra? All right. This is good, guys. Hands up if you're a Libra, or if you've got any Libra traits in your chart. This feels good. This feels good. All right. So, 1, 2. And what lunar aspect is affecting the moon, affecting the Libras? That's so funny. You know what? It's so funny because I had this deck sitting upright, and it's the same card. I just shuffled it completely. It was the same card that was sitting on the back. It's crazy. Okay, so for the Libras this month, we're really looking in around some certain energies. We've got strength. I'll show you the cards. Strength. Abundance, yay, and passion. So what I'm getting from this is this is your season, guys. Like, I think this is the thing, right? Like, whenever we're in our season, we have to step fully into our energy, just own it and shine. This is your energy, all right? You are going to completely embrace it and step into it, and to thanks, Hannah. And really you'll have that endurance, the stamina, and you're going to be empowered this month. Venus being here, I love that it's got abundance and passion, because both of those are the energies of Venus, right? Both of them are just, it's just everything that she is. And the Libras that I know, they shower abundance to those that they love and they feel worthy. They are deeply passionate about the things they do believe in, because once they do believe in it and they ground it in, they are so passionate about it, and they hold that energy, and they're just like, they just ooze it. When they've got it, they ooze it, right? So I really do feel this month you've got a lot of beautiful abundance that will flow through to you. I mean, like, you know, when your birthday comes around, abundance naturally does flow to you, but this just feels a little bit extra. There's more beauty, and I'm feeling and hearing that it is an abundance of beauty in your life, to really enjoy and to thrive. Because I feel like a lot of you, like, Virgo season was a bit tough. all right? And that's fair enough. Like, Virgo can be a bit of a perfectionist. She can make it really difficult to, like, get it to the end, and she's pushing on the Libras to be like, come on, we got to get this right. But this month is where you thrive, and this is where the buck gets passed to you and you get to own it. So right now you are really being called to step up into that passionate energy. Like, use your air to, like, flame, to really fan the flames and let that energy rise up. So you've got the Sagittarius moon, and I love this card. Luck is on your side. So Sagittarius new moon. How cool is this card, by the way? I think it's very, very cool. And look at that beautiful passion energy. Like, it's right there. And I think that's the thing. I think that Sagittarian luck energy is really coming through that passion. You know, it's, you aim that arrow true and it will go, and it's going to hit exactly its target every time this month. Okay. What can we do to work our light this month? This month, Libra. You're already doing it. Okay, so you don't have to stress about it. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to get stressed and worried about it. You're already doing it this month. You're already owning it. You're already stepping into it. I like this. I think this is perfect for you guys. Stop overthinking and just face your true north. And I think that is so perfect. And then your universe has your back card is, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to light. You guys are deeply loving. You really are. Like, you do, even though, you know, you are classed as the only tool in the signs, you're the only non-being, you are always from a space of love. Okay, you always resonate this energy of love. You know, do I go this way? Do I go that way? But there's always this aspect of love, you know, and you would never make a ruling out of, like, ego. You wouldn't make a ruling out of, you know, what's going to better this group of people. No, it's always divinely ruled. It's always divine, lovely, love ruled, right? So continue to always hold that energy this month, and really continue to step back into that, and know that every ruling that you make this month is from a lucky, divine, true north space. Okay, you guys are gonna have a fantastic month. I can feel it. All right, so happy birthday, Libra. All right, Scorpios. Any Scorpios out there? Say hi. I don't know if you saw that. 2 cards just threw themselves out. This deck, that's the first jump I've had, I think, of this deck. So, alright. Cool, cool, cool. Very different energies. Very different energies. I love, you know what, I'm going to just tell you. So I was going to have, I'm working on an Isis portrait at the moment, and for Scorpio, Isis magic just came up in the cards, so alright, this is beautiful, this is really good. Different colours, we've got really different colours coming up here, guys. With that last one, it was all purples and, what was it? It was purple, pinks, and reds. And this one's all blues and greens. Come on. Sorry, I've got to ask the question. How can Scorpio work their light? Wow, that's deep. And then, wow, there's lots of deep energies here. Like, I know that the thing is, right, before we enter our season, Scorpio, is that just before we enter it, things get a bit tough, right? We need to do a lot of heavy duty lifting and work to make sure that our energy is ready, so that we can show up to work ready to go, and to truly own the best of our energy, and to give out the best of our energy, and to show the world the best of us, like, to step into it. So this month, it's very heavy on getting you there, okay? So just know that Libra season is like getting you aligned to get up and step up and do the work, okay? So your cards are inspiration, authenticity, and health, okay? So they're the 3 things that you're really focusing on this month. I am feeling deeply into this, that you guys are learning who you are at the moment, and the Venus retrograde is actually teaching you about your relationship to self more so than the relationship to others. Knowing that you actually are a good person, because I think Scorpios do get a really bad rap. I will put that one out there, you do. And so this is like learning that you are divinely good, you're worthy of good things, and to really step into that. Now the health cards come up here. I feel like this is two things. A lot of you, I feel like either you're being called to have this introspect time, so to stop you from doing, you're going to be called to come in. And so that might come up as a bit of a cold or a flu or like whatever. They're going to like ask you to just chill out. You might just be feeling a bit lethargic, so you need to slow it down a bit. But there's inspiration here, and I like this because it's got Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring inspiration to me. So if you are feeling unmotivated due to the health issues, call upon Isis to bring and assist you to manifest this month, to bring in inspiration. You can work with the muses to bring in inspiration to get you maybe back on track with your health, or back on track with connecting with light, and just some joy again, because I feel like you guys have been feeling a bit down, and not as much yourself lately. So this is what they're calling us, right? They're calling us to step into that inspired state so that we can come out of it. So if you're really struggling this month, I just want you to know, like, it's time to just call on some divine help to get you ready for your season, and it's going to be a good one. I do feel that. Which is cool because you've got the gibbous moon and you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so you're very close. And I think this is like, one, this is talking about you coming into your season, coming into your energy, coming into your fullness. But we need to also realize, like, you guys have had projects and ideas and thoughts and feelings about the world, and we haven't really heard from you for a while. So this Venus retrograde is really going to bring that out. To achieving, I'm hearing, like, for some of you it's a status thing, like you want to be recognized for your abilities, your gifts, your talents, for the good that you offer, and you're really close to that. Now the card here was, this is the final leap, guys. This is the final way to get out of there, is unbound. Okay, they're calling you to release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Now I know a lot of you've been doing the work, you've been like diving back there, and a lot of these retrograde planets were asking us to go there. So if you haven't done it, I would be really surprised that you haven't tapped into that space at least. But they're calling us to release cords. All right, release all the cords to the past so that you can step in. I'm suddenly getting a really sore throat, so I think maybe some of you might be struggling with being able to speak your truth and step into that authentic truth, which we've got the authenticity card there. So it's about not fearing stepping into that, which is perfect for this next card. I recognize that I've chosen fear, and I choose love. Okay, so this month, every time that you are fearful to speak your truth, come back to a space of love. All right, and then when you're ready, like, baby steps here, we're giving you some love. I think Libra is giving you beauty as the form of love, to hold you and to nurture you, to bring that balance back there, but to bring that space of gentleness so that you can step out, because you guys are emotional. That's what you are. And I think the Scorpios put on a really good front. They're like, doesn't faze me, but you really hurt. You really do hurt deep down. Like, I see it all the time. Sorry guys, my grandmother was calling me. So yeah, which is funny because she's a Scorpio. She has the same birthday as my son. But yeah, you guys really do. You feel really deep down below the face that you put up that all is fine. Okay, so I see you. It's okay. You are allowed to feel. All right, Sagittarius, my beautiful fire souls. Let's see what October holds for you. Hands up for the Sagittarius. My hubby is a Sagittarius rising, and my bestie is a Saggy. This is a nice month. How beautiful. Oh, there's lots of earthy energies and throat chakra energies. You get to speak this month. We're going to start hearing from you now. Alright, how can Sagittarius work their light this month? I am not surprised that card came out at all. Just said it. Completely just said it. I'm going to show you because it's funny. Just said we're going to hear more from you. Share your voice. It just came out of the deck. Sometimes it freaks me out too. Come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. That's what they're calling you to work your light this month. It's time to step out of the cave. We need to hear from you guys. All right, your fire, your passion is needed in this world, and I do feel like it's been a little while. Like, we've had the earth, we're now entering the air. We need some of that. You know, your energy is going to beautifully match the wow, guys, wow, I didn't even see that come out, but you guys are going to match this energy. You're going to match this energy. You're going to really take it out there. I can't make this shit up. Like 4 different decks and all the same message. It's just glorious. Okay, this month it's about you really stepping into your divine wisdom. We have wisdom, we have beauty, and we have authenticity. We also have, there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. I'm just going to bring all the cards out now all at once and not take too long. And expect powerful change. How freaking awesome is that? The new moon eclipse. This new moon, I just got so many chills, is going to absolutely shift your energy out from where it's been. I know a lot of you guys have been really struggling, right? Where the energy has been pretty dense for you. Not anymore. Okay, this is fantastic. This new moon is going to use this moon, please. Use the Libra moon. Like, do your little manifesting ritual. Put your intentions for positivity, for beauty, for wisdom, for authenticity, for clarity, for health, for wealth, all of those things, okay? Because your energy, you're about to start really pulling out of the space you've been in and just embracing this beautiful new space. So what I'm seeing here is this: you're really stepping into your wisdom now. You're ready to learn, to grow, to share, to speak. People need your wisdom, okay? You're the missing element to everything else that's going on. And I almost feel like we don't really hear a lot from you guys. You kind of being the gypsy, you're off elsewhere. You don't really want to be in the group. You want to be out exploring the world. And that's a beautiful thing. You bring beauty, right? You bring beauty into our lives. And that's why we need you to show up for us. Because between you and the Libra, beauty comes from you both. So if you show up during this season, you're going to see and create this beautiful change for all of us. Just be you, right? Step up. Speak your authentic truth. You know your truth. You have beautiful messages in you. Don't think that you're not worthy because X, Y, Z. You are totally worthy. We need to hear your messages. We need to see you step up and shine. We need to hear your testimony. We need to hear your experience out in the wild where you've been journeying all this time. We need to hear the stories that you have now learnt and the messages that you have explored, right? Come back, and this is what I imagine a Sagittarius does. Sagittarius packs up all their stuff, packs it in their bag, and they go on a massive road trip. They come back from the road trip, they sit down, and they tell you all of their stories by the campfire and be like, these are the amazing things that I saw. And you always are really envious of the really cool things they go and do. You're like, oh my god, wow, that's so cool, right? That's because the Sagittarius, and they've got so much passion about the message that they're bringing through and so much light about the things that they've brought out into this world. So just come back and share the stories of your journeys. That's what we need to hear, because you've been hiding, so it's time to come and share your stories, okay? All right. Big changes, Sagittarius. Very exciting, potent, beautiful changes coming in. Alrighty. Capricorns. I just felt myself ground. Did you see that? I was like up here, like, and now grounding. I kind of shapeshift a little bit, so when I do, it like, my energy moves from place to place when I tune into the energies of others. So the collective energy of the Capricorn is like this. Whereas what is different is the Taurus. They're like this, but a little bit forward. All right, Capricorn. Wow, cool, cool. This is good. This card totally just flew out and landed on Aura's head, and she's sleeping right there. I didn't even know she was there. Okay. So, this month, I'm feeling like Capricorns are taking a bit of a break, easing back a bit. You guys have been pushing so much, yeah? Oh, I'm just gonna hold this one here. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's happening more and more. Like, the thing is, right, guys, I actually don't really need my cards. I do that aspect to share with you because I think you guys enjoy it. So Capricorns are taking a break. Like, I actually felt like all of my muscles just like released when I tuned into your energy. So Capricorns taking a break, knowing that it's time to surrender a bit, knowing that we can't push all the time. Libra season is trying to balance you out by asking you to stop and rest. Now, what I don't feel, it's not a health related thing. It's not there is literally, it feels like a holiday. Like, it actually feels like you're able to schedule in some time to take off. The money is starting to come in, so you're able to go and do that. You've got the fertility card, the grace card, and the wisdom card. All right, you can see that there. So Capricorn, fertility, grace, and wisdom. They're still asking you, though, this is the thing, you can stop, but you can still hold the vision for your direction, okay? So that's important, right? And I don't think that a Capricorn really ever stops, like, it ever really stops thinking about work. But hold your vision for where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to create and be, but also know when to stop and know when to surrender. It's kind of like, if you want to look at it as binge eating or drinking, is that you don't know when to stop. And so it's like you need to learn when to take a break so that the energies can mellow out, can balance out, and then can actually, you know, you don't stand there and just keep pouring water on the seed. Because if you do that, the seed gets rotted and doesn't grow properly, right? So it's really important that we take time to take a step back, stop watering the plant, let it have some sunshine, walk away, because you don't control the sunshine, right? You don't control that. So you've got to let it happen. You've got to let that come through itself. And that's what the grace card is all about, right? It's all about us gracefully stepping back, gracefully moving through that energy, and just knowing that if we do it gracefully and not kicking and screaming like I know you probably would do, that it will work out okay, right? I like this. Fertility. Let all take root. Seed and sprout. New life will be all about. Okay? So just know that, knowing that, like, when we take a step back, it can allow things to grow. And from that, from this little break, you're able to reflect on everything that you have worked on so far. We've got a lot of energies being ruled by Capricorn this month, this year. And so, you know, it's really heavy for you guys, so I get that. But we've got this wisdom card here, and when you take time to reflect on all that has happened, you're actually going to be able to see where things aren't working out as well as you think it should. Maybe reanalyze, have a break. Maybe that's what this retrograde's teaching you, is how to reanalyze all the work that you've done, and the people you've connected with, and the directions you're heading, and yeah, all of that. The moment I embrace peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Co-creation, Capricorn. You do not have to do all of the work. You need to allow the universe to do their aspect of the work, and they can't do it when you're working. It's a dance, okay? All right. Get the message? Take a break, guys. It's good. You're taken care of. Everything will be fine. Truly, Financially, I get the sense that taking this break will mean that your abundance that comes in the future, Capricorn, will be better, much better. So let your body rest. Aquarius, where are my Aquariuses at? I'm sure there's plenty of you because I've got a lot of Aquarius energy in me. I attract them like crazy. Same as the Virgos. So, how many Aquarius have we got here? Sun, Moon, or Rising? Or Venus? Okay. Aquarius. Wow, Aquarius, that energy is amazing. It's amazing. I'm just like, I'm having a little giggle here because my husband's an Aquarius and I'm going, this is like so perfect. Exactly what he needs right now. So I'm like, thank you, universe. Awesome. Eileen, yep, I'm an Aquarius moon too. Snap. Wow. Okay. This is really beautiful. Aquarius, this month you are being called to have fun. How cool is that, right? About freaking time. We've got beauty, passion, and joy. And have a look at those colors. Don't they feel warm? It's like you can feel summer returning in these cards. Like, and this is the thing. That's what Libra is bringing to you, is these things. The beauty and passion and joy. You guys have been working so hard at creating change, at bringing in shifts. You've been really working on yourself this year, and so now it is time for you to have a little bit of a break, to have fun, to have beauty in your life, and that's where the balance needs to come about. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Look at the rainbow, so much happy. You've got the new moon in Pisces, which is all about taking some time to meditate and contemplate. And we can't do that if we're busy, so it's time to take a little break. And then the warrior woman. Now what I feel here is that the divine feminine aspect of Aquarius is going to be more predominant this month than the masculine. So if we are getting that Joan of Arc, if we're getting that like Wonder Woman type energies come out, and every now and then we get this like need to like put our like out in the world, that is that aspect that's coming on. The new moon in Libra, when we've got the sun in Libra, the moon in Libra, and Venus going retrograde, that energy right there is actually very feminine predominant. So if you are getting those energies coming up on the new moon, it's time to contemplate in around the feminine energies for you this month, Aquarius. You are going to be radiating joy in the world today, in this month, right? So, okay, they're asking me to look at the numbers rather than actually read the cards. So we've got 4, 11, and 16. 11 is a master number, so this is a very high frequency month for the Aquarius. That is bringing in this passion, and I'm feeling this Sagittarius energy like rolling through again. I don't know what Sagittarius is like doing there. Like, I don't know, maybe it's some early energies, or maybe you're going to have a connection with the Sagittarius this month that is very predominant. But that passion, perhaps, maybe, I don't know, I'm wondering whether or not Sagittarius and, no, that wouldn't work. But you've got this connection there that's coming through. Maybe there's an Aquarius out there that needs to know that that there is a Sagittarius that would benefit with your connection. So maybe it's a romantic connection. I don't know. But then we've got this beauty card here, and that's the thing they're bringing in. Number 4. You damn are everywhere. 4, which to me always talks about stability and balance, and they want you to know that, like, that's the beauty in your life, is when you get that stability, that grounding, that balance. I also feel like that's a very feminine number 4 as well. The hearth, the home. And then 16, which to me is, we'll break that down into a 7, and I feel like this is talking about miracles. And when you step away from having to do and really embrace the fun and have some time to play. I'm excited because I'm going on holiday during this month, and I believe it'll still be Libra season while I'm away. I know it's just moved into Scorpio season when I go, but anyway, still in the month of October. But when we go and we have some fun, we relax, we chill out, it actually helps the energies to move again, because you've let the guard down and now the universe is doing its work. Kind of like what we talked about with the Capricorns as well. It's the same spectrum. Like when I let go, we go play, we have fun, the universe can work. So no, that's the balance they're bringing in, is the play and work. All right. Pisces. Any Pisces out there? I think I saw a couple of you guys said that you were Pisces. Give me a love heart if you're a Pisces. And like I said at the beginning, guys, I really appreciate when you like and share the videos. It actually helps me to reach more people, and then I don't actually have to purchase ads and crap, and I really don't want to do that. It's not something I really want to do. I really appreciate when you like and share my videos. It's a really big support to me. So, Pisces. Yay! Are you, Eileen, is it your sun that's Pisces? Or, because I've got a Pisces rising. We must have very similar energies. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to say, I'm going to bring this up here because the Pisces are the mystics of the world. Mystery School is open at the moment. I'm going to start just opening the door at the beginning of each month for you guys to come in. And then we're going to close it off for the second half while we work through the energies. It's open. If you want to come join us this month, we're really working with the Venus retrograde. We're going to be focusing in on relationships with the inner self, the masculine and feminine within self energies, and then also looking particularly at wealth as well. So if you want to come and join us for Mystery School, please send me a PM and I'll give you the details. All right, Pisces. Wow. Eileen, you and I are very, very, very similar. I've got Virgo with a Pisces rising and an Aquarius moon. Gemini and Virgos are very similar in their thought processes, so very similar. All right, here we go. Interesting. Pisces. Very interesting. Alright, and there are a lot of layers coming up for Pisces. Lots of things to go, like, explore through. But we've got that new moon in Pisces again. It's a new beginning for the Pisces, but it's time to meditate and contemplate and connect to the other realms. You have Justice, literally the Libra card right there. Alright, we're going to be feeling them quite a bit. We've got magical powers and friendship. So this month it's really important. I feel like the balancing act here is going to be around your abilities and your ability to connect with your friends. Okay, which is going to be really, really important. They're also bringing up the law of the karmic law. So the basic law is the power of 3. So if you do good unto somebody, 3 times will return to you. If you do bad, 3 times will return unto you. So be aware, Pisces, this month on how you show up in your friendships. I feel like the Venus retrograde is going to be talking more about friendships for you than romantic relationships. It's going to be kind of a bit more where it's at. It is time to, I think for a lot of you, it might be very difficult to find true friends and find people that you really do deeply connect with, because I think it's very hard to, and I'm going to say this from a personal point, with a Pisces energy, to really get people who understand your wishy-washiness. This is personal for me. And your abilities, right? Because sometimes it's a bit freaky for some people. So I feel as though this month you are really using this new moon to call in relationships that do understand you, that do deeply connect with you, that do resonate with you, and perhaps maybe it's time to release some that don't. We've got the number 5 on the Justice card. It's about that balance coming in around your relationships, around friendships. Your abilities are being boosted this month, okay? And I'm noticing this rapidly coming through at the moment, that for a lot of you, you're starting to see a bit clearer. You're starting to get these messages that are a bit more potent, a bit more even accurate, that's coming through. Also, different abilities are coming through as well. So balancing all of this plus friendships can be very, very difficult, especially when you would rather swim away out in the ethers. Way more fun. So you've got, I choose love no matter what, okay? So no matter what situation you go through this month, just lean into love every time, okay? They want you to know this month, any guidance that comes to you, it is from the divine. You don't need to second guess yourself. You don't need to second guess, you know, the basic message is trust your intuition. Let's not get too fluffy about it. We don't have a lot of time to be fluffy, but trust that intuition. Know that the things that are happening, you can trust yourself, okay? And once, you know, blah, you're not crazy. You're not crazy, and they want you to know that and to feel that and to embrace your intuitive gifts. But also be aware where you're not showing up in your relationships. It's not always their fault, okay? You've got to take ownership for where you're not showing up, okay? So please find the balance. Find where you need to be present with others, so that you can be a better friend, but also to know that perhaps it's time to find the right people, okay? There you go, Pisces. Put those away. Now, Aries, and I know that there's quite a few of you. I always wondered why I attracted Aries, but anyway, oh no, that's why. Alright, I've got my my brother's in Aries. I completely forgot about him. He's quiet, okay? Alright. Ooh. I just got this incredibly uncomfortable feeling. I'm feeling, guys, like for the Aries, sorry. There's a lot coming in around your gut and your lower chakras, but in particular, this refluxy feeling that's come up from it. It's like this rejection maybe of things. Rejection of self maybe, or of who you are. Yeah, there's a bit of discomfort there. Maybe watch what you're eating this month, guys. That your gut's feeling really sensitive. I don't want to say do a detox, but maybe just watch what you're eating on the acidic level. That's what it's feeling. Okay? But you're feel uncomfortable in self. That's what I'm going with. Feeling uncomfortable within self. Okay. Alright, so these Scorpio energies are going to be big for the Aquarius. You've got some fears coming up, guys. Alright, we've got creativity, energy, and authenticity. Can you see those guys? There we go. Alright. So, there's a lot coming up about fear. Fear and separation and judgment. So, this Venus retrograde is teaching you about these things. It's going to be teaching you about the fear of judgment, the fear of, because it's Libra season as well, right? It's the judge. Fear of what will return to you for the output that you've done. it's like you're sitting, I feel like you're sitting there and taking stock on where you've been a good person, where you've been a naughty person, because I know you guys have that aspect. It's only because you're stubborn. Bless your heart. We need that in our lives. But it's this point where you, did you stand too firm on something that, you know, you just wanted to be right? Hopefully that makes sense. Like, you just wanted to be right. And so, because you just wanted to be right, it actually wasn't the correct stance you should have taken. And so because of that, there's this fear kind of plaguing around judgment on it. I don't want you to fear that, okay? I just want you to know that don't fear it. What you're learning this month is to continue to be your authentic self, to attract the right kind of people into your world, but also to know where balance is and how to balance your behavior out. Good or bad. This is the thing, like, it's not all bad. And I don't want to put it out there that it's a bad thing, because I don't want you to feel that, because you don't need to sit in that space of fear. We don't like that. What you do need to do is take care of yourself this month, okay? To be the star mother. How can you mother yourself? So we've got this beautiful energy of Mother Mary there. I do get this sense that perhaps maybe this is what it feels like it's more like for you guys, is that this month, because your gut is feeling unsettled, because you're feeling maybe anxiety, that there is need for you to take time for yourself at home, okay? Libra season will bring this need to be out in the world, and then the need to be really withdrawn and to self-nourish and self-care, all right? To not be afraid to do that for yourself, because you guys are really good at giving to the world, and I will give you that. You guys are really good at giving your opinion about showing up and doing some really big, heavy-duty work, but you forget to do for you, okay? So it is time to turn that flame around, bring it down to a simmer, get in the bathtub, boil yourself a cuppa, and just take some time for you. I don't feel this month is particularly external. It's very much about the internal energies for you guys. It's really important. I like this. It's really important for you to connect with your creative self this month, okay? This is where the nurturing happens, okay? It's okay. I know I keep saying okay, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay, guys. It's gonna be okay. They're wanting to refuel the fire that you guys naturally have, but you're needing to take this break, okay? I think for a lot of us, it's either go and have fun and have party, or like come back in and, you know, take care of yourself, or for those of you that have been sitting on your ass, go and do the work. But for the most of you, it's take a break, chill out. But this Scorpio energy, the Venus retrograde, is going to bring up fear. So I want you to just take stock on that and realize that if any fear is coming up, it is triggered by this Venus retrograde. And then I do feel like maybe going into Scorpio season may be a challenge for you. I'm not sure why. Maybe is it a what do you call it? Is it a polarizing energy for you guys? I'm not sure. It could be. It very well could be. But anyway, so you're learning to find your true self as well. I think for a lot of you guys, you're about to go through a real leveling up in who you are and your understanding of self. And I think that's really important, you know, like there's a level of maturity coming in for you guys. So I hope you guys are okay with this. I just want to pull one more card for the Aries. Just feel like you need it, okay? Whoa! The cards were definitely happy about it. Alright, I'm just going to pull one more card for the Aries because they need it. Alright, okay, there's a decision you guys have to make. Alright, this makes total sense now. That's why I needed the extra card. Best possible decision. The fear and judgment, you have a decision to make this month. Maybe this is it. It's not the judgment of others. It's the judgment and decision you have to make yourself. And you're really worried about the outcome of that decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me to see what must be known, right? So this month, this is why you have to come back in. You don't want to have the energies of other people making these decisions for you. This is about your decision, about your direction. So you need to step back into that. You need to like, okay, that's why. All right, it's a completion of a cycle for you to make this decision. So there's this real need. You have to step back. You want to make this decision yourself, and you cannot be influenced by others. And that's why you have to go in. That's why Libra is calling you in, because it ends a cycle for you. All right. There you go, Aries. Now we know. Now all the puzzle pieces make sense. Big love. Sorry, guys. I'm also feeling that you might be feeling a bit down this month. So just do what you can to manage your emotions this month, all right? Like, if you need to talk to a friend, give them a call. The train agrees. All right, here we go next. Taurus. Beautiful Taurians. Sisters to my sign. Anyone here a Taurus? Give me likes, give me hearts. Who's a Taurus? Sun, moon, or rising? These are beautiful cards coming out. These are beautiful. Wow. Things are looking up, Taurus. You guys have had a bit of a bad luck in some areas this year. But you've kind of been waiting. I think we were waiting for Virgo season for it to turn around for you. So things started to look up a little bit in Virgo season. This is going to get even better this month. Even better this month. So whatever energies you've had in the last month, it's going to build on that. That's your baseline. If you can think of it, Virgo was your foundation. It's going to get better from there. Hi Priscilla. Hi Lisa. Okay. Okay. The card's stuck. What's that one? Alright. The card got stuck to the ground and I couldn't put it back in the deck. So I'm going to say that that's our card and I think that feels right. Okay. There are two aspects to the Taurus this month. We've got organization, new beginnings, and good cheer. Fantastic energies. Look at that. Look at the colors. I love the color of this one. It just like really lifts me up, right? Then over here we've got, you guys are in two minds. All right, so one aspect is the true energies, and this is what's going on up here, and you're thinking about and you're worrying about. There's like, you got the same card as the Aries, about fear, attack, pain, fear, and judgment of any form of separation. Are merely calls for help. And then Mintakan, which is all about longing for home. And I think, you know, we're getting pretty far away now from your sign. We're almost halfway through. It's almost 6 months since your sign. So longing for your energies to feel comfortable again. But they want you to, you got the blue moon, which is believe in the impossible. Okay. I really feel, okay, for some of you, this is about travel. Some of you are longing to go explore a place or go back to your roots, or, you know, there's that desire there. And so if that is your desire, they're encouraging you to plant the seeds on the Libra new moon and allow it to come out, because the full moon is in Taurus. We're going to be feeling your beautiful energies. That's the impossible coming true, you know, like it's there. It's like in amongst being so away from home, you're able now to come back to home, and that's very exciting. Hi Cherie. So you're able to have that moment of returning home that is illuminated by the collective, because, you know, if it's not a full moon or a new moon, or it's not, you know, a specific thing where we all kind of gather to the culmination of everything, this is a moment where it is that fullness. And for a moment there, you're back home for a bit, and you'll feel it and you'll enjoy it. The next time we enter an earth sign, it's not until we get back to Capricorn. So, you know, not till next year. And I think for the earth signs, we're kind of already missing it. I'm already missing Virgo season. I'm gonna have to say that. That's true, I am. This month it's about organization, okay? It's about laying the plans and foundations for the Tauruses to to bring about this new beginning, right? So these moons are really important to you guys this month. It's like so important. If you're feeling like you're not sleeping well around these moons, take time to get out of bed, go and write down your things that you want to manifest. It's calling you to it, right? So I've been recently noticing that if I'm not able to sleep, it's because that moon phase has something to offer for me. Rather than just going, oh, I can't sleep, it's, what is this moon trying to tell me? Because if it's calling me to be awake when it's up, I need to be doing something, or I need to connect to something, or I need to have a realization about something. So instead of sitting up and just watching TV until I fall asleep, I'm taking time to journal and go, okay, well, what's going on in here? What can I explore here? What, you know, what's missing? Taurus, things are on the up and up, okay? These two cards alone are amazing, but then we add in the blue moon, the like believing in the impossible. It's time, all right? It's time for you to step into this and to not fear judgment, because I know you guys, you're very old world, you're very like traditional, so don't let the old world traditional version of you stop you from being your authentic self in the world, which may be traditional but with a modern twist to it, okay? And even that sometimes is too uncomfortable for you. So I'm just putting it out there. Embrace that. And if it is that traditional version of self, make sure it is aligned with love and aligned with removing this judgment, removing the fear, and just, you know, this is ownership of who you are. Okay? Good things. Really good things, guys. I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it for you. And you need it. I know you need it. I've witnessed my dad go through some shit over the last 12 months. In fact, the last few years. So, you know, I totally understand. Alright. Gemini. Card threw itself out. Gemini. I just got the biggest download in 1 second. You guys are quick. Those cards have completely fallen over on the floor, so I'm going to just say I don't need them right now. Okay. Big things. Beautiful souls coming through for the Geminis. Alright. Gemini, you're really awakening to yourself and to who you are. They're showing me a lot about this like self-realization of who you've been and who you're becoming. It's almost like Libra is bringing you this understanding of who you've been and who you're becoming. They wanted me to pull out an extra card for you guys, because otherwise they're saying it wouldn't make sense. Okay. Alright, so these cards spoke first, and I need to bring them out for you first. You are not alone, and your ancestors stand beside you. Okay. You are becoming the Earth Keeper. I've always felt like the Gemini and the Aquarius energy have this sacred rebel element that will change the world. You are fast-paced thinkers. You can, within an hour, you can completely revolutionize how one way has been and completely change it into a new way. You're able to creatively think your way into a new version of whatever it is you're trying to create, right? This month you're going to be really connected in with the ancients and feeling the earth energies come up. Now you've got the new moon in Virgo. This is a time to give rather than take. So giving back to the earth, being the keeper of the earth. Giving back to the earth in a way that you can, giving back to its people, giving back to the land, giving back to the animals. It could be through fundraising, it could be through doing a blood drive, planting some trees, going for a nature walk, and taking some of your crystals that you no longer resonate with and just burying them back into the earth. Because I think sometimes our crystals do need to return to the earth. We don't need to keep them all the time. They can go back into the earth, especially the raw ones. When I am aligned with love of the universe, my peace cannot be disrupted. Now, this is the perfect segue into our other cards. We have peace, friendship, prosperity, and courage. Now, financially, things are turning around for the Geminis. I feel like you've been waiting on that one for a little bit, but it's going to take courage, because there's a couple of things that you've been shaking up, that you're trying, some new versions of self that you're trying, new ways of understanding and being. Totally just realized that they've like blocked out her nipple in the picture. Why would you do that? It's prosperity. There's the sacred rebel coming out right there. Like, that's just stupid. Sorry. Breastfeeding is natural, guys. Yes. Alright, so sorry, I'm gonna get off the high horse. Peace in friendships. Now, I feel like your friendships are coming back. I feel like you've had a bit of a dark night of the soul where you've been away from your friends, where you've not been deeply connected there. So there's like this ability to step into your friendships now in a peaceful way, relationships in a peaceful way. But there's this need for you to be a bit courageous, right? There's this need to have a bit of courage this month to step into this version of self. Everything else is coming from this courage. That's why they're making such a note of it. Like, there's this, the peace, the friendship, and the prosperity all comes from having courage to step into this version of you, which is the Earth Keeper, which is the giver, which is being in alignment, right? With love and with the universe. So that's how it kind of all comes together. But I do get this sense of like, you're able to walk through all of this in a sense of peace. Like, you're at a point where it's almost like you're finishing a cycle of self and you're coming to peace with it. Maybe it's grief. It could be grief. You could have been grieving. So it's like you're coming to a closing aspect, a closing cycle point of grief, where you're now able to accept everything that has happened over the last decade. Could be even less, like 5 years. Able to accept it and now be in a space of peace that doesn't hold you into this space where you're always hurting, where you're always in pain over it, where you're always feeling like it's just not, it's not okay and everything hurts. But now it feels like you're really coming to a place of peace. Something within you is healing, that you didn't even know it was hurting you so much until it came to this point where you needed to heal it. Or it came to this point where you finally found peace, that you now know what it's like to be without the pain. You didn't realize the pain hurt so much. And that's what Libra is trying to bring to you. She's trying to bring the balance so that you're no longer in that pain, so that you can feel peace. That's what she's offering you this month. And that is huge. Do not underestimate the little things this month. Alright, Gemini? That is all for them. Cancer. And then we've only got Leo and Virgo to go, guys. Cancer. Let's put away these other cards, because otherwise the energies are going to get muddled. Okay. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Big love out to my Cancerians. You guys are beautiful. Whoa. That one just flipped out at me. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This can go two ways, guys. This is going to run a few ways for you. No, this is going to go a good way. This is going to be a good way. Okay. Alright. No, I was going to start talking. You're like, nope, not yet. Not yet, okay. guys are sticking around. I feel bad because I know how many of you guys are Virgos. We have to wait all the way to the end. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is very similar. Very similar to the Capricorn's energies, I think, like about needing to step back and have a bit of holding the vision, but step back. I got a whole heap of extra cards that kind of flicked out here that kind of need to go together. So bear with me. This might take a little bit longer than I need it, than we probably want it to, but actually I think Cancer had the same thing last time, right? Guys had the same last month. It was difficult for you guys. I think I remember we did a bigger reading for you as well. You guys have got something going on, right? Okay, so we've got safe home, harmony, letting go, and decision. All right. There is, then we've also, so we'll go over here. We've got initiation, age of light, fixed moon, which is hold your vision. And the moment I embrace peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Firstly, I want to put out here is that you guys love so much. And when you love so much, sometimes it freaks the hell out of people, right? You guys feel so deeply. I witnessed this with my beautiful little baby. He loves so deeply that sometimes it freaks people out a little bit and they don't know how to handle your love levels. It's, you know, it's beautiful that you love so much, but it is indeed sometimes a bit much. But this is where you're learning about how to love in a way that you're not over giving, because this is the thing, you guys give so much. It's about learning how to give where it will be received. Hope that, does that make sense? Like don't overgive to the point where you're not giving too much that it's not actually being able to receive because you're giving too much. It's kind of like, all right, let's put this in another way. Say someone, so you go to the shops and you buy a bunch of bananas, and the bananas say $2, and you're gonna pay, you know, it says to pay $2, but you go, all right, I'm gonna give you a $50 note, and the guy's like, excuse me, it's only $2. Why are you giving me so much money for a $2 bunch of bananas? It's only worth $2. I don't actually need that much. But then they go, oh, you know what, it's $50, I'll take it, right? Do you get what I'm saying? Don't pay over so much that people then rip you off for the love that you're giving. Give that love out to the people that are actually ready and willing to receive that version of you, the authentic version of you, because some signs don't respond too well when given too much, because it puts them into an uncomfortable state, right? For instance, Sagittarius and Virgos both don't cope with overgivers, because we are kind of there, we like to give back, like we're like, so a Virgo gives, right? She's here to serve. If she's given a lot, she really does feel quite uncomfortable with the receiving end of it. Okay, so can you see the dance there? Hopefully we can understand the dance there. Same as you wouldn't want to back a Sagittarius into a corner. They fucking hate it. So if you give them so much love and they're backing into the corner going, I cannot take that on, I do not have the capacity to carry that, they'll go and they'll shut you out, right? Because they don't like it. They really will, they will stomp their ground and they'll aim their bow at you and fight back. So that's why hopefully that makes sense. Do you get that, guys? Hopefully that's making sense to everybody. All right. So Capricorns, not Capricorns, Cancers, safe home. We're talking about the home, the hearth for you guys at the moment. This is actually, we're looking at this one. I want to look at this one. There's the reason why, there's a couple of things coming in here. One, this is about house protection. Do you cleanse and clear your home appropriately? Yes, Taniki. Urban flow. I love it. Thank you. This is about the home. Are you protecting your home? Are you protecting yourself? Are you protecting your energies, right? So this month, if you can do a protective boundary work on your home, you can smudge it, put some crystals down. I like to put, if you get like 4 pieces of amethyst and 4 pieces of selenite Cancer, you put them in the 4 corners of your land, and that creates a barrier, protection barrier, protect energies coming in. You can put rosemary by your front door, stops negative energies coming in. Or I even find if I do certain things, if someone is in my home and they're not supposed to be there, they're not good energies, they're in a bit of a rush to leave, so it's good. It's a good little trick there. All right, so creating safety for yourself, so you do feel safe and that you can create that harmony in your home. All right. The other thing is about personal protection. Okay. You've got a really tough shell. How can we feel safe enough to love, but also not to over love, and know where the boundaries are, the sacred boundaries? Okay. Yet another talk of sacred boundaries. Create the safety zone for you, and clear out the negative energies. Often I would find that, you know, if you're in your beautiful hard shell that has all your beautiful soft stuff in there, like make sure that there's no holes in there. People can't just jab a stick in there and swoosh up the beautiful good, like, gooiness inside that you are. Like, make sure that you're protecting yourself too. Okay, so it's time to let go. They're bringing up here this need to let go of something. This is directly linked into the initiation card, and this is becoming a new version, right? But this may, when we're looking at the Venus retrograde, it's letting go of relationships. There is this need to let go of the relationships. Could be maybe even your belief around a relationship, as simple as that. To let it go, all right? And know that this is going to be the best possible decision for you at this time, because it helps you to gain flow, all right? To surrender so that the universe can bring in the new. So that's where we got the, oh no, I'm going to sneeze. I feel that I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. No, it's going. Okay. Release it so that the universe can bring in the new, bring in new work. But you're going somewhere sacred, all right? Something, you're at the beginning of a journey, guys. Either it's the beginning, all right? And I hate when it's like, oh my God, am I not there yet? This is the beginning, guys, of something different, very different for the Cancers. It's like there was something that, maybe this is to do with something like the letting go aspect. Maybe you were on a path that you thought was the one that you wanted to be on. You thought it was the direction to go, but actually what's going on here is you're being called into a different path. Okay? And with that, we need to let that old path go. Even though we thought it was the one, don't hold on to it so tight that you never move forward. You're going somewhere sacred that is aligned, that is your purpose, that is your path. Okay, so trust that journey and go with it. All right, we've talked enough, Cancer. Trust, let go, but create those protective energies. Okay, that's going to be your most important thing this month, is to protect your home and create harmony in your sacred spaces. Okay, all right, Leo. Hi, Leos. I love-hate your relationship, your energies, only because you're so close to mine. But actually, the Leo males that I've met are quite calm and quite nice. You're quite nice. I'm still learning. I've got a couple of very nice Leo female friends, but not very many. Okay, Leo. Ooh, we've got the safe home card came out again, Leo. So Aura's done a little spin around. Now she's facing a different way. All right, Leos. You know, I'm seeing you're gonna be more at home than you will be out this month. They're trying to balance that out. I feel like that's what this energy We're getting stuck on the bottom there again. Okay. Right. Rightio. Alright, that's a bit conflicted. Bit conflicted. Why are you being conflicted there? Alright. Leo, this is interesting. I feel like you're a bit all over the place. Feeling into you, things are a bit all over the place. Really, truly. But the Psychic Protection card has come out here, as well as the Safe Home card. I would be really looking into some serious protection, guys. Be careful of where your energies are going. Be careful who you're associated with. Have a good think about those relationships. And I'm going to put this one out here. This might be a bit out there, but unintentional hexes and curses. Okay? You guys know that I've recently done some stuff about the energy bugs or the spiritually transmitted diseases, dimensional diseases, and they're pretty much a hex or a curse. This is just a new way of looking at it, right? It's a code ways of looking at how a hex and a curse works. If things aren't going well for you and you're all over the place, Leo, they are asking you to look at some alternatives as to why this might be the case. They're like, you haven't done anything wrong. There's no reason why your life should be all over the place. This is something that's come from elsewhere. So be careful of where you're tuning in, what you're... This could even be like a past life or an alternative. Like, I know this is a bit out there. I think you probably have to have some Aquarius traits to you to really be like, all right, this, like the woo stuff. But anyway, psychic protection is really important. Protecting your energy, and particularly protecting your home, your realm, everything that the light touches. There is this need to bring healing and some balance, because the middle card here you've got is healing. So I would suggest you working with that. Be careful who you allow your energy to. All right, not everyone deserves your light. That's basically what they're putting out there. Vibes speak louder than words, okay? People are watching your energy very closely. You need to get very grounded. This is like, this month for you is so spiritual, like it's insane. So it's highly, highly, highly spiritual month for you guys. Your vibes, if they feel off, you need to do something about it. Go and smudge yourself, have a freaking salt bath, do everything you can possible to get your energy in check. Because remember, where your energy is, right, where your energy is at is what's going to tune in and create your reality, right? So if your energy is like off and spread everywhere and lost, and you're going like, I don't even know what's going on, I can't even find direction, it feels like there's a bit of a fog, your card, your moon card, is it's time to take action. All right, stand your ground on your energies this month. So important. All right, I'm getting angry because I feel like it's like this mother protector is coming out when I'm tuning into this. My Venus is in Leo, so it's like my heart is like, she will come out like a freaking lion and attack if you're gonna hurt the hearts of others. So for you guys, protection is your port of call. Smudging, freaking black obsidian, for the empaths out there, labradorite. I literally just purchased a pendant. I can't wait to show it to you guys. But it's a massive protection pendant. I felt like it was so important this month to have it. So really focusing in on that, focusing on creating a shield around you. You may be very sensitive empathically, so it's really important that you look after that energy, you know, really important that you put that, maybe you want to try a mirror or create the bubble, or, you know, whatever it is energetically that you do to create that safe space around you, like that is super important. So, all right, I'm going to put this out here. All right, guys, this month the sigils, because like one, I'm trying to save up for a new freaking laptop because I want to get Afterpay for you guys. The sigils that I've been doing, or the seals that I'm doing for protection, all right, I'm going to do them all for you guys at a discount this month, so keep an eye out for it because I feel like it's really, really important. This is like just happening now. Thanks you, universe. I'm going to be putting them out there for protection. The beautiful thing is I'm going to create them so that you can draw them in chalk on your driveway. You can, you know, put it anywhere. Hi Violet, hi Lily. But I'm going to create it so that you can work with it for your home. So it's a protection for your home and for your body. All right. So I want to create that, like a sacred seal for you guys so that you can seal your spaces off for protection. It just feels like it's really important. The energies are building. We're shifting into this new reality, and like I've talked about this before, like the negative energies don't really like it when we move into the light. So that's the trigger point here. But get grounded this month, all right? Maybe I just keep tuning into your energies, Leo, and it feels like you don't want to leave the house, you don't want to move, you're feeling a bit depressed, a bit down. I just want to love you up and just give you hugs, and you just not yourself. You feel sad tuning into you. No, this is a protection thing, okay? This is a protection thing. You need to protect your energies. Your mental energies are being highly affected. Right. Isis. I love this. Inspiration card. Isis is your go-to girl this month, right? Isis is the divine feminine protector energy. Right, with her wings, she wraps them around you to protect you. I'm working on Isis at the moment, so you'll be able to see her up in all of my videos this month. Work with Isis. If you want to equivalent her to a protective masculine energy, I put her up next to Michael, Archangel Michael, okay? So whenever I'm doing my readings, I call in Archangel Michael and Goddess Isis as the masculine and feminine protectors. Work with Isis this month. Call her in to support you. You know, you may want to, like, if she just keeps popping up for you, just like work with her, call in that protection, okay? She works with those other worldly realms to bring that in, all right? Oh my God, Leo, so much love to you. If you have any questions about protection, if you have any of those concerns, anything comes up for you, please contact me this month, because I really want to support you in that way, okay? So if you are called to work with me this month for that, please do. I've just been through it personally myself, so I totally get it, and I can teach you everything I know under the book because I do a shit ton of it, okay? So finally, we're at the last one. We're at Virgo. And if you guys want to know, next month we will be doing the same thing. We'll start at Scorpio next month, so if you're a Scorpio, please show up when I start the video because then you won't miss it. But yeah, we start at Scorpio first. Alright, my Virgos, who's here? Who's got Virgo traits? Who's got a Virgo moon? Who's got a Virgo sun? Who's got a Virgo rising? Alright. Sorry, Lily, I know you missed your Sagittarian sign. I just realized, like, 2 of my best friends are Sagittarius. Like, my Saggies. Alright. Doing a lot of shuffling here. Haven't quite decided where they're going with their energy yet, hey? Alright. I'm feeling a lot of sacral chakra energies. Alright, I'm getting a little bit of pressure in around my belly button right now, which means you've got some sacral chakra energies. Yes, Leah, double Virgos. Wow. Come on, Mercury. Alright, I'm gonna pull cards out of the other decks first. Alright, Virgo. Alrighty. No wonder I'm feeling that pain, right? That makes sense. We are most definitely working, hi Alia, most definitely working with that sacral chakra, guys. We're talking about ancestral healing, breaking patterns, creating and rewriting the futures. This is big energy. And we've got the Virgo full moon. You are good enough to do this work, okay? Doesn't matter who you are called to do your soul work. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? This is already resonating with me, so I'm going to resonate with you guys. And we've got the safe home card come up again. That protection stuff, guys, it's really important. It's probably why all of you Virgos had to just sit through and listen to the Leo stuff, because you needed to hear it, right? This is third sign in a row to have the safe home card. I cannot joke about that, right? Virgo, we have safe travel, magical powers, safe home, and passion. And yes, all right, we've got our intuition really starting to amp up. This Isis energy is huge this month. I can't remember exactly why. I will get back to you on that. I'll learn about it. I'll let you know. I'll do a post on it. But this energy coming up really strongly around our intuition coming online in a really big way, and it's doing that through this ancestral healing that we're doing. Whether you're conscious about it or not, if you are getting a lot of sacral chakra, even root chakra discomfort, if your period's quite heavy this month, if you're feeling, or if it decides to change again on you, Virgos, it's all to do with this ancestral healing, okay? It's realigning, it's rebalancing, it's working its stuff out, okay? So it's about healing and rewriting these patterns so that the future generations don't have to do it. That's so funny. This is the second time I've seen Jupiter today. Can you see Jupiter up in the back there? Right there. So Jupiter's energies are hugely playing along the ancestral lines for us. I feel like that. I feel that very, very deeply. I was going to say, Taj, I saw that you put that up today, and it's like the second time, so maybe this is a hint for you as well. Healing and realigning, because I know you've got your Virgo moon. Healing and realigning the ancestral lines, so balancing that aspect out in your life. I know that a lot of you have been doing a lot of that work, so perhaps maybe Libra season is going to now show you what it is that you have healed. So now that it's going to show you the results of that work. Because whenever we do spiritual work, okay, we do the hard work, we draw all the stuff out, we pull everything out. Yes, Alia, sorry you didn't just miss Leo, but it will resonate with you. So once we pull all this stuff out, the good stuff can now come up and it can manifest. So whenever I've done retreats or done mystery school, every time I do that big load of work, you know, you do all the work and then suddenly it'll turn around and it'll come back to you. Okay? So, this month they're really talking about this. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. Your home is safe. Alright? Yes, it's, you know, we're going to do the protection stuff. We just need to re-add that in. Thank you. Re-add in that energy. Really just make sure that it's there. Okay, like just, you know, if you're already doing it, then that's awesome. If you're not doing it, it's time to do it. But creating the safe home. The passion card. This is beautiful, right? It's time for you to embrace romance into your life. I think that came up in Sagittarius as well, and and one of the other ones as well. The need for passion in your life right now. Yeah, sometimes you overdo the work and you need to just enjoy it. This feels like there are multiple areas of your life that are just coming online. That's what it looks like to me. And safe travels. It's time for some travel, which is so funny because I've booked in my holiday and I'm going on holidays this month. And it's the master number 22. So the travels that you do are going to unlock some things. So I do feel like for a lot of you, it is physical travel, but there's also this internal travel as well. It just depends. Are you always out of the house? Which I doubt you would be because you're a Virgo and you like to hermit. But they're letting you know that it's going to be a safe journey wherever you're roaming this month, if it's internal travel or external travel. But then, yeah, we've got magical powers, so this is all about our powers and intuition coming online. You are good enough to do these things, all right? Virgos are the most intuitive earth sign, by far. It's your gift, your intuitive ground. Okay, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me words when I need to speak up, when I am ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. This is talking all about the Venus retrograde. Okay, she's bringing in the need to have the conversations that you don't really want to have, because you will see the shifts and changes that are now in effect from the healing that you have done by breaking the chain. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. You guys are clever. I know you get it. But you've rewritten the future. You've changed so much about your DNA and the DNAs of those in your family line. You've done it. Okay. They also want you to know, if you haven't done that work, you're going to start doing that work now. Okay. Because you've stuck with me all to the end, I'm going to pull out a collective card for everyone, and maybe, yeah, we'll do that. A quick little mini reading for everybody that is still hanging on here, because I know some of you are like, you missed your sign, and I'm sorry. I appreciate that you sat through it all. All right. This is the most important thing that we as a collective need to know during this month. All right. This is really beautiful. This is super beautiful. Thank you so much, Eileen. I appreciate that. All right. I love this. This is super beautiful. All right. So the spell card for the month is True Love Come to Me. All right. So if you're looking for love this month, be it in friendships, be it in love from parents, be it in love from your children, be it love from true romance, romantic relationships, this retrograde and the Libra energy is activating true love in our relationships, in all of them, regardless of like, I don't know if he's the one or not. It's going to activate that love energy, that beauty energy. And Venus is just trying to do that, right? If the relationship falls apart, it wasn't true love, right? If the relationship heals and blossoms, she's bringing true love. Like, I don't want it to be like, it's not like fairy tale love. This is like real, true, authentic. Yeah, Eileen, self-love too. Like, it doesn't matter where it's coming from or if it's internally coming, it's all of it. She's trying to transform us into this state of you know, what does love really look like and how is it? You know, collectively, we need that. We need love. It's not war, we need love. Sacred boundaries. Guys, this is going to be a priority this month, is this boundaries things. This is why they're bringing up so much about psychic protection and so much about, you know, ensuring that we, you know, we've got that, like, no, this is how far I feel safe, but not doing it from a space of fear. It's like, you know what, this is me, I'm going to radiate all that I am, but this is where it's okay and this is where it's not okay. All right, so this is really, really important. If you want to work with essential oil for that, that is tea tree oil. It's fantastic. I've been using it and changed the energetics around my sacred boundaries so much. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So that's the question to ask yourself. Now we have, this is the thing, right? By doing it, we're going to get the void course moon. Nothing will come of this negative situation, okay? So just know that you are safe. That's what I'm getting from that. Know that you are safe. We do these things to help us, right? The reason why we set protection is that we do this thing to create these sacred boundaries within ourselves so that we hold that energy. It's not, we're not like actually creating juju to go like, and you know, we're gonna like zap people, whatever. No, we're creating these healthy boundaries within ourselves, and the ritual enforces that within us, that we are safe. It's like we run to our mother to be like, I need a cuddle because I don't feel safe. that's what that is for us, right? This is, if you can think about it, we're creating that sacred hug by creating these sacred boundaries, by doing the ritual, okay? And know that this month, luck is on your side, all right? Collectively, luck is on your side. Love comes with luck. I always felt like that. Like whenever I'm in that high state of love and, you know, and you're just floaty, that to me is like the closest thing to like real luck. Is that like floaty happy feeling that comes from it. And we're not gonna fear the retrogrades, guys. I want to put that really clearly out to everybody. We don't fear retrogrades. Retrogrades are a gift to us to help us get into better alignment with our truth every time. I was born with 3 different retrogrades, so I know this, okay? This is about getting properly aligned with our truth, our direction, our path, our purpose, and so that our relationships are in proper alignment. This will bring the most divine connections this month. And they're perfectly aligned for you, okay? So don't fear it, embrace it, work with it. And like I said, if you guys want extra support with the boundaries and with the protection and all of that, I have got that covered for you, okay? So if you're interested in that, please contact me about it. But yeah, so much love to you guys. You are going to get through this with so much oomph and so much joy, and you're going to come out the other side of this just absolutely feeling, it feels like everything is right in the world. I feel like we've been waiting for Venus retrograde because she's going to get things right, okay? So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you all very, very, very much. I appreciate you taking the time to sit with me all the way through from the beginning to the end. I know this one is very, very long, but it means that I have so much more time to do other videos for you guys. And like, I hope you've been enjoying the ones that I've been doing. I've been enjoying doing them myself. So I really appreciate having that space with you all. I don't think I have anything to say. I think we're all good. I covered most of it at the beginning, but I'm just going to quickly run over it all at the end here. We've got the 8th is the Libra new moon and the Libra in sun. Use it to plant the seeds, to manifest. Full moon in Taurus on the 25th. Use that to know that that's when the things that you plant will come out into the world. Taurus is fantastic at bringing that reality through, okay? And then on the 31st, we've got our Halloween session with the most amazing witchy man, Nathan Castillo, and he's just amazing. He's from Good Witch Tarot. Amazing, very accurate reader. I cannot wait to dress up with him and do Halloween with you guys, so I'm super excited. Yeah, so if you guys want to get readings from me, protection, any of that stuff, please feel free to send me a PM. I'm actually trying to get a new laptop at the moment, so I really appreciate the support because I can no longer update my damn software. Yeah, so I'm trying to do that at the moment, guys. So I really do appreciate your support so I can upgrade my systems and do better for you guys too. So thank you so much. I look forward to hearing how your month goes. It does feel like it's going to be a lot better of a month for most of you, and for the few of you that are, you know, learning some bigger lessons, I send you so much love and support. You will make it through, I promise, and you're gonna come out of the other side and go, look at me now. Yeah. And also Mystery School, I'm going to leave the doors open for this month, only a couple more days, and then I won't be plugging it anymore for until next month. But we're working on Sacred Union and wealth, working through the like abundant stuff. So yeah, if you're interested, come and join us. That's available now, and yeah, fabulous stuff. All right, guys. So yeah, if you're interested in any of my services, please send me a PM. And that's about it, really. So, oh, I'm going to plug this one because I think this is freaking fantastic. So I'm doing a self-love, self-care kit of codes. It comes with a A4 sigil, which is a seal sigil that helps to, it's the one about the energetic bugs that we talked about. It's fantastic. I've learned so much about them in the last week. I think I've done about maybe 30 of them this week. It's been crazy. But if you don't know about it, head over. There is the energetic bug and the what is an STDD video, and have a look into that. If it sounds like something you might need, feel free to contact me. But there's that sign in it, and then it also has my little, where did they go? I had one in here somewhere. There is the A5 size that comes, you get an A5 sized code and an essential oil blend that is specifically for it, and then you use it. Here it is. So you get one this side. It's a 5 ml blend, and it's made up specifically for you and your energies and that code in particular, and then you use this oil to write the code onto your skin, and that's how you activate it for yourself. So, and that's $85.85 Australian. And so they're available in their little self-care kit, and they're amazing, and they work beautifully together because the first one helps to remove anything negative. It helps to seal your energies up and protect you. But then the next one helps to really activate the self-care, self-nourishing, and balancing aspects to the first one. So it's this really beautiful dance between the two. And the little oil is just, you can use it as perfume as well, and it smells awesome. This one's got lots of tea tree in it. Lots of tea tree in it, which is the sacred boundaries and energy. So, and they're made with the doTERRA oils, so they're very high quality. My kids and I have sensitive skin. My husband has extremely sensitive skin, and we have not had any issues with it, other than the fact that I found out that I was allergic to one of them. So that wasn't so good. But otherwise, yeah, it was all good. But yeah, so these are fantastic. If you're interested in one of those kits, feel free to send me a PM. And they're fantastic. I really love how they're kind of organically being created. But like I said, I'm trying to get money together so that I can get my new website up and going, because my old computer does not allow me to basically upgrade my software systems to use the internet properly. Fantastic, right? But yeah, I'm trying to get Afterpay so you guys can use Afterpay to purchase my readings and my artworks and my oils and all of those things. So that's my goal for you guys, because I know that so many of you would like to purchase my products, but they're a little bit out of your price range to purchase it outright. So I wanted to offer you Afterpay for that. So that's what I'm trying to work towards for you guys at the moment. I feel like it'll be fantastic for all of you. So, but otherwise, I do have my readings available. I've got 3 weeks worth of times up at the moment. If none of those suit you, you'll have to wait until I get back from my holiday. So I'll be, I guess, officially on holidays for about 7 or 8 days. So, but yeah, thanks guys so much for joining me this morning. Big love to you all. I'm sending you big hugs. Have a fantastic Libra season, fantastic October, and I cannot wait to do some more videos with you throughout the month. If you want to come join Mystery School, feel free to send me a message and I'll send you links. Or I cannot wait to see you on Halloween with amazing Nathan from the Good Witch Tarot, and we're gonna have so much fun. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all next week. And if you want to check out my website, it's www.chloemetcalf.com, and I will see you all soon.